I have quite a bit of plant growth going on in my collection, so I just wanted to, show a little bit, give a little tour. So you're gonna see a lot of growth. I just really wanted to document the stages that my plants are in right now because I'm proud. You're just gonna see me walk around and do my thing, and I hope you like my plants. If you like this video, like and subscribe if you want, and look out for more videos soon. So this right here, ignore the paint mess on the floor. This right here is my Philodendron Billiere Tie. It is a very new plant, not new plant, but I haven't had him for too long. I think I've had him for a little bit, like a month or so. He had like a little bit of a fungus kind of thing going on right here, so I had to cut that leaf, but he's still looking amazing. He has a new leaf coming in. This leaf is a little bit damaged. This is the leaf that was unfurling whenever he arrived, so it's a little bit damaged on this side, but this leaf will be his first leaf in my care, so we're excited for that. This bad boy is my Anthurium Etymology. If I can figure out how to put a picture in of him, I will try. But he will eventually have, like, this part will be elongated. It'll come like all the way down here, and these two lobes on the top will eventually like form like that. Like it'll come up and he'll have lobes, kind of like how this one has, but like longer and more like curved. But he is a very immature form of this plant. He is in a cash pot. If you want to know like the spelling, there he is. I got it from Ecuageneria I think about a couple months ago. I haven't had it super long, but I've had it for quite some time now. So this was the leaf that was coming out whenever he arrived. This was the first leaf that he put out in my care, and he has one on the way. You can see it right there. Eventually that'll form into like a little leaf. This bad boy, this little baby, is my Anthurium clarinervium. It is a baby, if you can tell. When I got it, it had about 3 leaves. I'm trying to acclimate it to just being in like normal temperatures, so you can tell it's a little bit dingy. It has like spots and stuff like that on it, but it will acclimate and it'll be fine. This is like my first like really expensive clarinervium, so I'm just hoping that he does fine. But every once in a while I put like I don't know where I put it, but I have like a dome that I put on him to increase his humidity, and then like a tray of water right here, and then help him acclimate a little bit better. Right here we have like a pitcher plant, carnivorous plant, not pitcher plant, pitcher fork carnivorous plant. I have him in here because he eats up all the bugs, all the fungus gnats and stuff like that. Instead of getting sticky traps, I like to have this bad boy near me. Let's see if I can. And he eats up everything. Well, right here we have my Philodendron gigantium. I got him probably around the same time as I got this one, so I've had them for a couple months now. He had one leaf that was like down here when I first got him, and I believe he also had this leaf. And then he put out this leaf in my care. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. Am I lying? Yeah, no. He put out this leaf in my care, this leaf in my care, and we have one bad boy on the way. So yeah, and hopefully that's a big hunky boy. Then in this little tiny pot here, we have my variegated string of hearts. It's just a little baby string, but hopefully one day it'll get super long. It has a couple of offshoots just growing off of this one string, and then I have a regular string of hearts like right next to it in there as well. And don't mind this broken glass. I was gonna use it as a cloche and then it broke, so I'll be throwing that away or something like that. Oh my god. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my bedroom window. Oh wait, I lied. We have one more plant. We have my pitcher plant. This bad boy, I love him. I got him for like really cheap, and he does his job. If you look in there, he usually has some like flies and stuff in there. I don't really want to mess with it because I just watered it. But yeah, he's looking really big. I really want to get a macrame hanger to put him in so he can hang a little bit lower, since his top is kind of reaching the top of that. But that is my window. Yeah, so don't mind this bottle. I just like to keep spare bottles to use for propagations and such. But this right here is a Yoshino cherry tree. So eventually it will be all pretty and have like little flowers. It's a bonsai tree. These little dots right here, that's mosquito bits. I use that to keep the fungus gnats away, you know. This right here is a peperomia hope or peperomia watermelon. I'm not sure if they're the same or different, but it's one of those. This bad boy I got as a cutting. It was just like a stick, like that long. It had this leaf, this leaf, this leaf, this leaf, and these two big leaves. And within like, it's been probably 2.5 months-ish, and now we have new growth. We have a lot of new growth actually. He loves this spot. This, I believe, is a west facing window, so this gets pretty decent light, or east, one of them. Actually, I don't know what window this is. I'll have to look at it later. But right here we just have a Philodendron Brazil cutting. It is extremely rooted. I have just been very lazy and haven't potted it up. Right next to it, we have another extremely rooted group of cuttings that just kind of actually lives here, if I'm being honest. This is a Marble Queen pothos that came from my, like, I have a big pothos that's in the living room that I'll get to in a second. And that's where this bad boy comes from. So pretty leaves. And then this is a neon pothos in here with it. I think they make a cute pair. I got this from my boyfriend's mom's house. We share plants with his mother. And right next to it is the Peperomia pastrata, or the string of turtles. This bad boy, oh my gosh, I hate the paint here because it sticks to the, ooh. This bad boy is a extreme success story. He used to just be like on the very top. He was only like this. And when we moved here and I put him in this window, he was like, yes, please. Yes, ma'am. And now we have all of this loveliness. I clearly need to rotate the pot more. But yeah, this is my Peperomia pastrata. So right here in my work area, we have a spider plant. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but yeah, this is another plant that I got from my boyfriend's mother's house. It was just a cutting from off of her plant, like one of the little babies, but it is growing pretty nicely. Next to that, we have a bonsai tree. I believe this is like a ficus bonsai. This is one of my very first plants I ever got. His name is Bill. And I love him with every bit of my being. I will never get rid of this plant. And he is just the most beautiful, amazing. I made this shape myself, so I'm just so connected with him. I love him so much. You can see where I like, you know, made mistakes and stuff in here. They're like grooves along where I wired him up, but you know, we get through it and we love each other. Then right here, this is a struggling, honestly, what is this? A sungonium confetti. So it gets like really pretty pink like little splashes on the leaves, but unfortunately it is just not happy with me at all. This is such a cute pot that I thrifted, and I'm sorry this area is so dirty, but yeah, so hopefully we can get that to look better soon. Next to it is one of my favorites, if we're being honest. This is a rabbit foot fern. I've had this boy for a minute now, and he is just climbing all over this pot. I might actually upsize him a little bit soon, but look at that. I'll give it to you in the light, I'm sorry. Look at that. We love his foliage, but we all know it's about these little feet. Let me put them down. These little feet here. Lovely, and I love how like aged and his pot is. Then next to it, we have a alocasia poly. This is the only leaf it has. It used to have like one, actually had like 3 huge leaves, but I'm from Texas. I moved to Georgia, so I have humidity now, which is why I decided to get this plant. I've always wanted this plant. So I'm having a learning curve at keeping it moist and keeping humidity up and stuff, but this is the leaf that it's made. It actually made this leaf in my care and dropped off all the other leaves. So hopefully this leaf stays and hopefully it's happy. But then we have one, a new growth point coming, and then 2, a like brand new little baby coming. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job. But yeah, so this is like what it looks like right next to my work window. This is a Philodendron micans that I have taped up to the wall here. Hopefully he like adheres to it. I have him like actually taped, you can see it, but hopefully eventually he like sticks to the wall by himself and he can just climb up by itself, and he'll be big and majestic and beautiful. But so far this is what we got. I love actually the way these, like, I take them off once they fall off, but these, like, when they get old and they get red like this, not like this, but like maybe in like 2 or 3 days, this leaf will just be pure red and it'll be so pretty. So I like to just leave the dead leaves on, if we're being honest. And right here, we have Sookie. Sookie is one of my very first plants as well. This lady's, she's been through a lot. She has been through a lot, and she was actually kind of full when we first got here. But honestly, I've had a lot on my plate and I've been neglecting her. And so this is what she looks like. I do think I'm actually, because I'm just tired of taking care of this plant. It's so long, but I love her to death. And like I said, she's one of my first, so I'm not gonna throw her away. I'm gonna, I believe, just chop probably like this much. And all of this I will put back into like a new pot and just start from there. So it'll still be Sookie, but just smaller and more manageable. Because in here we have golden pothos and marble queen pothos. And you like can't even tell just because she's so sad. She's so bald right here. I used to have her on top of the fridge and she didn't like it. And then we moved over here and she kind of didn't like it at first. But we'll make it work for her. It's fine. It's fine. You'll see me prop her soon. Then right here, I'm not even gonna, don't even look at that yet. Oh. But right here, I have my, what is this? A Monstera Adansonii. This bad boy gives me huge fenestrations, if you can see that. Yeah, they're just ginormous. I used to not like this plant. I don't know why. Not like this particular plant that I have here, but like just this plant in general. And then, I don't know, eventually I saw it one time and I was like, that is kind of cool. And I've been liking it ever since. Like, look how big that hole is. Look at that one. This is a new leaf and it has one coming out. And now, the real reason why I even wanted to film a plant tour, to document this moment, because I am so proud. This is my Hoya Crinkle 8. This boy has been long, he's been pruned, he's gone through it all. He's been one of my best Hoyas. He's always just done the best for me. He has new growth right here. But I'm sure you can see, and I'm sure you're tired of me stalling. Do you see that? I had to document this moment. This is my very first Hoya bloom ever. Ever. Look at it. She's a beaut. Amazing, spectacular. Queen of the bunch. And then there's some more new growth right here. So he's just doing amazing. We have my Hoya Billiere Tie here. This bad boy is sun stressed. I love the way like the dark edges look on this plant. Just gives me life. He is throwing out runners for like the first time ever. So I'm guessing that he's happy here too. Then I have a Hoya abavata. Hoya abavata here. A cute boy. He was not growing at all for a while. You can see like right here where the stem was like really skinny. He was not growing, and then all of a sudden it got real fat. And so I'm hoping and praying that he'll start growing and put out something for me, because it's been like 2 years. I've had this plant forever and he does not want to grow for me. I've had this plant for a long time too, but dang, dude, do something. So now we go to a little bit less of a light area. The lighting here isn't as good, so I'm sorry, but we will continue. So here I have still stuck to the thing, so I'm sorry. But here I have a Christmas cactus, not even a Christmas cactus. I believe it's just a holiday cactus, because I do not know whether it's a Christmas cactus, an Easter cactus, or whatever. I just bought it and it didn't have bloom, so we shall see. It'll be a surprise. But inside there, rooting with him, I have a dragon bone euphorbia, one right here and one right here, just propagating, growing some roots and such. And then we have like I said, I'm from Texas, ignore that. But we have a Philodendron Brazil, and he is just going crazy with growth. I got him when I first moved to Georgia, maybe like a month or two in. So I've had him for a minute. Look at that. So he is doing well. He's living life like it's golden, and I can't blame him. Do your thing. So love him. He needs to be repotted, honestly, but it's fine. Then we have some sort of cactus. I have no clue what kind of cactus, but I've had this cactus for a while. It used to actually kind of fill this entire pot, but I gave it to Jace my boyfriend, whenever he first moved to Georgia without me when we were long distance. And the window he had it in did not have the best sunlight, so it got pretty small, but we're working on getting this boy big again. Then we have our dragon bone euphorbia. I believe that's what it is, certain dragon something, euphorbia something. I got this boy quite a bit back, but he has grown exponentially. I believe when I got him, he was like right here or something. So all of pretty much this would be new, but he is doing lovely, doing great. If you actually have any tips for his growth, help me out, just because I see that his leaves here keep drying up, and I'm like, well, am I not watering him enough? Like, I know it's not a cactus, so I'm not like, I need to water it, but I water it maybe like once every week and a half, and it still dries up. And I'm like, more than a week and a half, dude? I don't know if I feel comfortable doing more than a week and a half. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, so hopefully, I just don't want it to get root rot, you know, so I'd rather be dried up than have root rot. Then right here, sorry it's dirty, but we have a Dermapsis. I have no clue what type, but this boy is happy. He's got huge leaves. Very big leaves. And he's doing good. Love that. It looks so full. It's my spider in there. And then I have a begonia that, if I'm being 100% honest, is just not doing very great. But I need to water it with distilled water. I know that, and I don't know what else to do. So help me, leave tips if you know. If you like this video, I hope you subscribe and stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.